What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. That's where we go out to the junkyard here in Car Mechanic Simulator 21, and we grab something that's rotten, we bring it back into the shop here and make it into something radical. Now, this is a project car right here. This is the Cobra. This is a Shelby Cobra street version, and so far I've built it up pretty good. We are going with the white suspension with the blue bushings on it, the blue polyurethane bushings, I guess you might say. Got all the I think I got all the body material things on it. Suspension is done. I just need to get the engine built and put some of the tires on it. Right now, she's sitting at a cool $2 million. I'm not gonna sell it, but it's pretty wild. Now, if you remember last week, we did pick up another car, and that car, I did get some body work done on it. That's right, this lime green Cuda has 136,000 miles on it. We had to pick this thing up because it had low miles on it. It came with the factory color green, so I had to get it, right? So I've got the interior's been gutted. I just put new wheels and tires on it. No trunk on it yet. Just put some doors on it. None of the suspension, none of that stuff has been done to it. I just put enough on it just to get the wheels and tires on it so I can roll it out here. But yeah, this is the second project car. And I think this is probably the first time that I've had two projects going on at the same time. And man, just kind of crazy. But last week, what did we have? We had this Fox Body Mustang. It was kind of like a Mediterranean blue and silver. We wrapped it. We wrapped the classic Mustang rims with these nice tires. Did a nice job on this engine. Kind of made it the same color as the car. You know, didn't really do much. You know what I mean? Because the blue just looked so nice all through the car, and so we didn't, usually you go, a different color, like for the Cobra in there. I got a white suspension. The car is going to be a blue, but with the white stripes, but that's how I kind of did it. So yeah, went through the voting, and you guys, it was close voting. It was a 3-2. So 3-2, meaning I get to keep it. We had 2 sells and 3 saves. So that is going to be awesome. I am going to have to send this to my parking area. So that's that for there. All right. The Cuda, when I get done, where am I going to park it? Well, I think I'm going to replace the Challenger or the other Cuda I have over here. This was a Rot2Rad special, but it has 205,000 miles. The factory color was a darker color. I painted it a blue. I think it's more of an original color. I think it's going to be a nice addition over there. Kind of match up next to the red. I don't know. Well, hang on. I got a lot of red going on over here. The red Volkswagen, the red Impala. All right. I may have to rethink that. Yeah, I'm going to have to rethink that. Maybe I've been talking about adding more parking spots out here, but man, it's killer on my system. It's just a killer on my system. All right, let me check my inventory. I don't have anything there. All right, so let's do what we do best. Let's hit the junkyard and see if we can find something. Bring it back in here and radicalize it. All right, let's see what we can find out here, shall we? I'm hoping to find something good. Oh, this is a Viper. Shelby Sport Competition. It's under 150,000 miles. 20 is a good price too, but I don't know if I want another Viper. We have done a Viper, and that's another Impala. No. So what we look for is something under 150,000 miles, and probably something we haven't done before. Viper we've done, the Impala we've done. I have downloaded a couple of other workshop mods, so hopefully we can find something in here. The Moonhawk S2000, the Volvo, got the Ford F100 Slammed Edition, 193. That's out of the question. The Bel Air. Bel Del Rey Custom. Porsche and the Rabbit. Not the Rabbit, but the... oh, it's an Emden Jagger. Like it's over 150,000 miles, so we're just going to walk away from that. All right. Another Viper. 74,000 for that. Oh, here we go. I hope you have less miles. 183. So it's an LS3 69 Camaro. Missing a few things. Ah, man, I want my hands on this. I really, really do. I like this. I like these cars. Let me see what else is out here. There's nothing else out here. Beamer we've done. GTX we've done. This is a Lancer we've done. So I think I'm going to have to break my rules a little bit and go back and get that Camaro. No, that's a Ford Falcon back there. Van we've done. This way. Camaro we've done. It's another Camaro we've... No, that's not the Camaro. It's a GTR. We've done one of those as well. Volkswagen we've done. Mustang we just got done. 171,000 miles, so that's not even a thing. This is category. We've done one of those, I believe, too. Little hot rods, I don't even bother. And then we have done the Fiat 500. So, you know, guys, I'm going to have to break my rules on this because that 69 is calling my name. So we're going to have to go back over here. We're going to have to pick up the Camaro. Okay, so it's an LS3. I don't know how this is a new mod. This is one of the newer mods that I have downloaded. I haven't had any opportunity to see what it looks like underneath, how well it's put together. What's the price tag on it? Ooh, good price tag on it. So let's go ahead. We're going to purchase the car. We're going to buy the car. We're going to put it in the garage. Yes, it's over 150,000 miles, but I mean, nothing else is out here that really is, you know, decent to build. I've built everything already. But let's hit the garage. Let's do this. All right, I'm a little excited about this. We do have another Camaro in the mix, but I don't have it. I have not come across it yet. I think I've seen it in the Kowalski's auctions. I think that's about the only place I've actually seen it. Are you a... Nope. Comes off. Just seeing what comes off and what does it, because I'm not really sure what comes out and what does it. Rear window. Okay. So I think that's about it. These wheels are not my style, bro. So these things are going to go someplace else. Let's move you to the car wash. Get to clean up all the crap that's on it. What color is this car anyway? Green. I don't want that. Okay, so you can't really... Okay, so... factory color is green. That is one of the things that we do as well, is that we are not going to make it the factory color for Rot2Rad. We never go back to the factory color. So, yeah, so we are not going to do that. So no worries there. Almost looks like a John Deere green, which I am not a fan of anyway. All right, let's clean out the interior. Got some nice 6x9s back there. I like that. I like that. All right. You are going to go to the first car lifter. I got some muscle cars all over the place. I'm just kind of like a muscle car kind of guy. You know what I mean? I know a lot of you are out there the same way. And even though I wasn't a Ford fan, I was pretty happy about doing the F body, the Fox body on the Mustang. I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, so not really a bad looking green. But we are not going to go green on this, right? What color am I going to go with it? I might go... I think I have... I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to... I'm just kind of spitballing it here. But I think I know what I'm going to do. Alright, guys. Let me start ripping this thing apart. And then I'm going to buy all new parts for it. And then I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright? Okay, stay tuned. Alright, I want to be curious how this thing turns out. Because I put the exhaust system on. I feel like I need to go in and do some tweaking on this. But, I mean, nothing against the modder at all. No, nothing against the modder. Because, tell you what, I am not a modder. There's no way I am a modder. So, this, having a 69 Camaro in the game is absolutely great. I just think it can tweak some of the stuff out a little bit. I was going to go with a different color rear end. But I kind of fell on this orange color, this metallic color, because I saw the truck out there. It kind of reminded me of it. What I do want to do, though, is I was going to put in, I don't know, I was going to put in these yellow bushings. I don't think it looks too bad. Of course, this is Rot2Rad, so we are trying to go as radical as possible. So maybe, yeah, maybe. Why not, right? Went ahead, put the fuel tank in, got the fuel tank all set up in here. So that's good to go. This flange on there. Got the differential all cleaned up, brand new parts. And a chrome pumpkin cover. So yeah, orange pumpkin. Heh, that works, right? I was like, oh, maybe I could do this up for Halloween. Oh, wait a minute. It's not even close to Halloween yet. So yeah, I had to bail out on that idea. And look how wide these meats are. Matter of fact, take a look at these things. They're 365, 35/16. Oh my God. Crazy ass big tires. Oh yeah, those crazy ass big tires are going back on it. Yeah, I'm not changing that. I think it says it was 16, right? So I think the 16 does look pretty good on here. I think we're going to stick with that. So yeah, we're going to stick with that yellow. Going to have shock absorbers with springs up front. We're going to take that yellow up there as well. So yeah, with the bushings and all, it won't be too bad. Too bad. But yeah, I saw the size of those tires, and I was like, my jaw. I had to pick my jaw up off the floor. I was like, holy crap, those are some big tires. But they fit in the wheel wells. They do fit in the wheel wells. The exhaust sticks out a little bit too far in my opinion. But that's okay. Maybe I'll jump into the editor and fix it real quick. I don't know. I'll see how the exhaust should line up pretty good. I did note that the drive shaft wasn't all that great either. But hey, nothing can be that perfect. All right, now let me start ripping apart the front end. We're going to go ahead and start doing all this stuff. And much like I did on the rear end, I'm going to go get brand new parts, get them all painted. And I'll meet you back here in the shop in a few minutes. All right? All right. See you in a few. Okay, so I couldn't take it any longer. I kept looking at it. It was driving me nuts. I did adjust the exhaust system. So I did adjust the exhaust system. What I ended up doing was actually making it just a little bit smaller. The modder had it at 1.3, I think. I put it down to a 1.23, which shortened it up a little bit. Then I had to readjust it. Once I shortened it up, show you what I did back here. Once I shortened it up, it actually had some clearance right through here, right? So then I was able to bring it upwards. Now I could probably have brought it up a little bit farther because I got some clearance here and here. But with it, the way it looks right now, it should look pretty decent from the ground. So I'm hoping it does. So yeah, not like I said, not saying anything with the modder at all. It's just my personal preference. I just like it that way. So anyway, did that adjustment while we were in between getting everything all cleaned up. We did go with the TK aftermarket upper and lower suspension arms. So yeah, A-arms. I did not put the... Actually, it looks pretty good with this orange and yellow on it. I'm actually pretty impressed with it. I didn't think I was going to like it, to be honest with you. But, yeah, I do. I did take the engine out. The engine is sitting in there. We'll go take a look at that in a minute. Let's go ahead and put this together. Okay, so the LS3 engine, this block, I think, I haven't taken it off here yet, so I think, and I'm actually hoping it's good to go. The one thing I'd kind of gone away from in the Rot2Rad series is, even though that I was, sometimes I just kind of went with just brand new engines, right? In the barn bargains, I always use the same block and everything. Everything's the same. No performance, nothing performance-wise. One thing I think I did, at least in the very beginning, was I always tried to maintain the engine block. That was just my thing. I just wanted to maintain the engine block. Thinking for whatever reason it would have, like a nice resale value. I guess that's what I was thinking. But I kind of gone away from that because I was slapping in other engines. I mean, it is a Rot2Rad. If I was able to put in a more modern engine, I was going to go for it. So I kind of got away from that. But seeing how this already has an LS3 in it, we're going to try and keep the block. I think it would be a nice spin on that. So that's what we're going to do. Took everything else out in the engine compartment. I haven't replaced anything. I figured, with all the episodes, I always do it while we are off camera. So you guys can help me do it while we're on camera this time around. I'm missing a bushing here. Yep. Okay, for some reason I'm thinking I've got one too many or two too many bushings, which I might. All right. Yeah, everything looks to be copacetic there. Okay, so what is in my inventory? I do have a couple of bushings. Did I? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought I bought 12. They're all there, so yep, might as well sell them. Okay, so we're gonna sell those off. Sell these two off. Bullet upper control arm. Did I buy 3 of those as well? I guess I did. Wow. And I even painted it too. What a waste of money that was. All right. So look at the front wheels. The front wheels on this thing is only a 175, 75/16. That's not going to cut it in my book. I need to have a little bit more meat on the front. So we are going to go with a little bit more meat on the front. That's for sure. Right now, let's do a couple of things. Interior. Let's go ahead and work on the interior first. We'll go ahead and buy up pieces we need. And it looks like this the steering wheel I'm going to want. So, not a big deal. Interiors. Roulette seats and roulette steering wheel. Yeah, I'm good with that. So we are going to... Come on. There's just certain areas on here, it just does not register as a vehicle. So, okay. So we are going to... Let's go get this done. All right. Fresh imports, Camaro. Okay, so it looks like I only have so many parts to choose from. We are just going to buy them all. And then I'll clear out my... I need a buy all section. That's what I need. There we go. That's what I need. I need a buy all. Okay, this has a black vinyl top to it, which I failed to recognize when I started putting the rear end together. So that's my fault on that. I should have kind of went with a darker color, I think, with I'm thinking now I'm trying to rethink my color choices now. That's okay. We'll be all right. Okay. Body is 100% for the most part. I think it's license plates as always. Gotcha. All right. Hood up. Let's look underneath here. Let's go ahead and replace some of these pieces that we're going to need. Brake servo, done. Power steering reservoir, done. Coolant reservoir, done. Washer reservoir, done. Radiator, done. Does that come with fans? Yes, it does. So there we go. Done with that. Air filter. That requires a nice air filter on there. And we need pins. Build this all up in here. For the battery, I have to go into the catalog itself. Because what I need is the battery, the tray, 2 of those, and the Chevrolet yellow. There we go. Hey, it fits on there right. Some of them are backwards. Like I think one of the cars, the Ford emblem is upside down. Found it funny. Okay, this is going to require an ECU type A, which I just need to find. ECU A. We're going to go to stage 3. Always a stage 3. Go big or go home. So that goes there. Fuse box. Try to get above it. There we go. So we need a couple of B's, couple of C's. There we go. So I took everything out of here, and I figured you guys would want to catch all the action here underneath in the engine compartment. That, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, takes the cake right there. I think that's all we need. Yep, and there's that exhaust pipe again. That exhaust pipe always shows up. If anybody knows why that exhaust pipe shows up, let me know, would you? I'd love to know. All right, in my inventory, I have those. Okay, so now I did not do anything else with the car in the config. I adjusted the exhaust. What I may do later on down the line is go back in and do another config of this and lower it a little bit. I think it needs to be lowered. But that's about it. Let's take a look at my engine. Okay, what is it? 16%. Yikes. Okay, we are going to refurbish the engine and put it back together. How's that? Oh my goodness. There we go. Nice and clean. All right, guys. I'm going to paint this up the same colors I painted the underneath. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. All right? Okay, stay tuned. All right. 1LS3 built to the hilt right here. All right, we're going to take this bad boy off here. Oh yeah, we have put a lot of time and effort into this. So yeah, I decided to go with the same orange color, so I figured it would look pretty decent in here. We'll take a look there. Ooh, yeah, she looks pretty in there. She really does look pretty. Not liking the whole red thing and splash of red here and there. That's okay. I guess I'll have to deal with it. All right. Now underneath here, we've got the CGM transmission. Throw that in. Drive shaft. What was it? Carbon fiber. Let's get this pieces back here. All right. Starter. Okay. Now this piece I'm taking out because I don't know why it's in here, but that's okay. Two of these installed. Oh, I should have adjusted the drive shaft while I was in the car editor. Oops, my mistake. All right. Now that we have that all aligned and done, time to put the wheels and tires on. Yes, I decided to go with a little bit more of a classic. Now, I stuck with the rear tires being the 365. Yikes. Really big, but that's okay. Up front, we went with a 285. Still with a 35 profile, so hopefully, because the back ones are a little bit bigger, maybe I'll put a little bit of a stance on this thing. Maybe, maybe not. It's kind of hard to tell. That's okay. Is that the big one? Yeah, those are some monstrous wheels there, boy. Holy cow. I had to test fit this one over here just to see what was going on. All right, so there we have it. We're going to drop this thing down. And I'm pretty sure we are complete with the exception of plates. And I'm not putting any plates in the back of it, so, or on the front of it, I should say. So that's just a given. We'll put plates on the back of it, though. There we go. You know what? This orange underneath. I think I'm going to put a set of Florida plates on it. Why not? Sunshine State. All right. We'll put plates on it. I've seen a lot of nice Camaros down in Florida. So yeah, this will be right there. All right. I'm going to go fill fluids and get everything aligned, and I'll meet you in the paint shop. All right? Okay. See you in a few. All right. So I very rarely paint cars this color, right? But I'm going to go with it. I'm thinking a nice bright yellow. This canary yellow, I think it pops. I don't think we have any, we don't have any liveries. So it's going to be a nice color of yellow. Now, let me go in here. Now, I can darken it up a little bit. It might, so it's not so bright. But I think that's, I just want it gloss. I don't want it solid or anything. And I think that'll do it. Looks good. Yellow and black with the orange underneath. It looks beautiful. Like a bumblebee. All right, she's got it all set up. Let's take her over to the dyno. Let's see what this thing has to offer. Okay, now we do have a chip in it. So we are going to tune the chip right off the bat. I see how that's going to go. 4, 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so this is going to take me a little bit. Oh, there we go. +1, 2. Oh, that didn't work. All right. Zero everything out. So close. Okay, so we're gonna go +5 on you. Zero everything out. 2. Got it. There we go. Lied. All right. Now that I've got that all taken care of, let's do this. I love how the horsepower is goes straight up right into that corner. We are nearly 1,000 horsepower, 989 horsepower, 955 pounds of torque. Whoa. This bad boy will scoot down the road. All right. I'm not going to tint the windows or do anything else. This bad boy is going right outside the door. All right. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 1969 Camaro RSSS. Yellow on black. We have it completely orange underneath. It looks awesome. It looks awesome. There we go. I should have fixed that drive shaft when I had a chance, but that's okay. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do I save it or do I sell it? Let me know, and I'll talk with you all soon. This is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, everyone, and I am out.